We're doing a lot of anti-aging for a generation who isn't even appreciating our youth. Welcome back to this week's episode of Positively Pink and Psychological with your host, Miss Sugar Pink. I'm so busy. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I can't do it. Oh my gosh, work, homework, all this stuff. And you know what? I've been thinking a lot, and I really, really think that we need to learn how to inconvenience ourselves because I think about how I see my friend Miracle on a weekly basis. And Tuesdays are the perfect day for us to hang out because she has a different work schedule than I do, and Tuesday nights are the perfect day. And she literally opens at Starbucks and wakes up at like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m., whatever, to go open Starbucks, come back, take care of her kids, blah, 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 all this stuff, make dinner for them, do all this stuff, have me come over at like 8 or 9, then we stay up watching Pretty Little Liars until like 12 or 1, because that's what works for us. We get to see each other. That's the day that she gets to see me. That's the day that works. And so she makes that like sacrifice for me, and I just appreciate that so much, and I just keep thinking about how I feel like I'm not going to get that again, or the people in my life don't do that. And look, I'm not sitting here pointing fingers at everybody being like, you suck, you're a terrible friend, you need to be a better person. But the thing is, like, I think that more people need to be more aware of how they are and who they're treating, and they're getting so stuck in like an echo chamber or a tunnel vision and thinking like, oh, everyone's life is easier than mine, my life is so hard, oh my gosh, I'm working so much, I have to do this and this, and then oh my gosh, I can't even think. There, I like, and I do it too sometimes, where you like get so tunnel vision, so focused, and we got to do this week, and then tomorrow, and then tomorrow I have to do this, and today I have to do this, that you forget to reach out. But it creates this problem where then everybody's just alone and nobody has anyone to rely on, so when things get hard, you're just alone. And we would solve so many more problems if you used your screen time to text your friends or to call your friends, or God forbid, go see them. I have spent so much of my life driving an hour and a half or so to go see my friends that I can't even get those same people to text me back. And it's just like, they're not bad people. They're just making bad decisions. And it's irritating to me because we're in the midst of a war and the economy is through the roof. Like, gas is $4 a gallon, and over $4 a gallon. And we're all struggling and life is hard, but stay up with your friends a little too late and go to work a little tired, and be like, oh, my friend's birthday is this Friday, so I gotta do my homework a little more advanced so then I don't have to worry about it because it's due Friday night or due Sunday morning, and I want to be able to go relax on it, so do it a little more in advance. Inconvenience yourself for the sake of somebody else. It's not you being a pushover, it's not you being a doormat, it's not being disrespectful to yourself. It's it's the human experience. We are working so hard on anti-aging and this and that and appreciating our 20s and doing this and the grindset mindset of getting the most done that you can, but we're not even experiencing our life. Friends don't hang out with each other. Men have a male loneliness epidemic. We're not procreating anymore. We're not doing anything. People are are alone. People are Ubering to the airport when they have plenty of friends with cars. It's just, it's so sad to me. There are so many times where I do things for other people when I'm tired or when I don't want to because I love that person. My friend's birthday is this Saturday, or not this Saturday, but her birthday party is this Saturday. I don't really want to go club, but I want to be there for her and I went to see my friends. So you know what? I'm gonna go to the club. I'm gonna pay the $10 cover and I'm gonna go because that's what she wants to do for her birthday, and I love her and I want to be there for her. And you know what, maybe I'll end up having an amazing time. There's so many times where I don't want to pick up a shift, but I'm like, oh, whatever, I got, let me help out my coworkers because I appreciate them, and then I go have a really fun amazing shift, and it's like the shift I hate, but I go do it anyways, and it's like, oh, you know what, this worked in my favor, or it worked out because after the shift I got more homework done so I was feeling more productive, or at the end of the day I got a little bit more money in my check, and maybe that's all it was. But it just irritates me that we're so stuck in this, these are my boundaries and this is what we need to do and this is what I'm comfortable with and I don't do anything else for any other people, and just like, oh, all the therapy speak of it all. It's just so sad to me. I just look at those people and I feel bad for them that they're so scared to be vulnerable or emotional or to have someone to rely on, that they just shut themselves out to the whole world, that they're not even experiencing life anymore. And it just makes me really upset. It makes me pity them because look, I moved back home my dream was to go to college and to live the university life and go be close to all my friends. And you know what I did? I was a freshman and I had all these friends and they were all so busy all the time. And I would be like, let's go do this at UCF event. Let's go do this. Let's go that. And then they would be so busy. So I did. I would go by myself and I met some new people, or I would just go by myself, and that's what I did. And so I had a great freshman year, even though I got burnt out and left anyways. I had an amazing freshman year. A lot of people I know can't say the same thing because they get so stuck in their in what they need to do that they forget to live. And look, it's so easy to do that. And I think that a lot of people are going to write off what I'm saying as a privilege of being like, "Oh, well, yeah, it's easy to think that when you don't have that hard of a life or when you don't have as much on your plate as I do." But the reality is, you have no idea what's on my plate, and I've got no idea what's on your plate. But you can try anyways, and you can live anyways. Like, my friend has 2 kids and a job and goes to school and will plan a day to stay up like for almost 24 hours to hang out with me. And she has almost stayed up 24 hours multiple times to hang out with me. And you know what? Maybe that is extreme. But you know what? It's not her not respecting herself. It's not her like doing things that she doesn't want to do. Like, I don't know how to explain it. People just think like, I wouldn't do that. That's so disrespectful. It just all these different things, and I didn't ask her to do it. She was just like, this is something that I want to do, and this is something that I'm okay with doing. This is how I'm going to do it. And maybe it's not the same thing for everybody, but you can find ways to meet people halfway, because I do a lot for Miracle as well. And so it's just like, there's it just irritates me that I feel like people don't do anything for each other anymore. There are so many times where I I don't want to paint the thing that my dad 3D printed for his work, but he does stuff for me and he helps me out and he gives me advice. So I should do stuff for him too, because that's what the human experience is. And there are times I wake up and I don't want to go grocery shopping with my mom or help her do stuff, but I do it anyways because my mom does so much for me. And there are a lot of times where I end up having fun anyways. And I just, it just makes me really upset because everybody is just on their goddamn phone. Like, I hate to sound like this, but like, your screen time is so high, but you have the connection with everybody and anybody at your fingertip, and you're not even using it. You're not texting back the people you have because you have no energy, because you're so exhausted, because of all the other things, which are true, but you're not helping yourself by coming home and just sitting on your phone and rotting your brain. Read a book or listen to an audiobook or watch a TV show, for crying out loud. Get off your phone. Do something with long form content. Like, I like, try a new recipe, like do something, because I'm just so tired of people digging themselves in a hole and being like, this is my life now. I just gotta keep getting farther. I'm just an asshole. I gotta keep being an asshole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, it's just nicely. Like, I don't know. I just am really, really, really irritated because I I keep thinking about moving and I'm so excited to move, and I keep thinking about how I want to host like monthly dinners and have themed, like have them be themed, and everyone comes in like a little thing and it's like really simple, but then I have a little container that's all my little hostware, and I have people that I slowly collected that I bring it out and people come over for craft nights and all this stuff, just like we meet. But I keep thinking about, I'm like, is anybody gonna come? Because is anybody gonna be able to make time for it? And maybe I'm a bitch. Maybe I am angry right now, but I have the right to be, because I drive over an hour on a weekly basis to go see my boyfriend or to go see my friends. And there's a big event, and I used to try so hard being like, oh, I'm here every weekend. Let's do something. Let's do some. Let's do this. Let's do this. We can just go do this. We don't have to spend any money. Let's just sit and hang out. And I go there and they sit on their phone, and or I call somebody and they sit on their phone staring at their phone, and it's just like, I can't. It's, get off your phone. You're A lot of us, like my friends, are graduating next year. I'm graduating this year. I have the privilege of going back, but a lot of you are graduating next year. you're scrolling your life away. When you're 40, you're going to have nothing to look back on. You're going to have no memories to do anything. But you know who will? Me, the person who tried so hard to get you just to hang out, just to do something. It's so irritating that I have to listen to people be so tired all the time when I have a hard life too. I also work. I also go to school. I also have things I have to do. But you know what? I do things when I don't really want to. I sign up for exercise classes. Did I want to go today? No, but I went and it was a lot of fun. And the instructor was like, I'm so happy to see you again. I remember you from last time. It was so nice to see you again. And it was just like, because she's like, I love when people come back. It makes me feel really excited. It makes me feel like I did my routine right, that I didn't kill you enough. Haha, like all this stuff. And it was just, it was human connection. I had something there, and I came back, and yeah, I don't have as much time as I normally would after work, but I did something with myself. I moved my body mindfully. So it's just like, you have to learn how to do things that you don't want to do, because you're sitting here saying you're so tired, but you're sitting on your phone for 4 fucking hours, but you can't watch my podcast. It's just like, change your narrative, change your what you find important in your life, because you're gonna become 40 and you're just gonna regret so much of your life, and you're gonna think about me, who sat there trying to shake you out of it, being like, please just go do this thing with me. Go do this stupid thing with me. Go watch this UCF football game, even though we don't know football. Let's go do it. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Like, because it's going to come to an end, and everyone's going to move away, and you're going to have such a hard time being able to make friends, because there's no third spaces, and college is the best time to make lifelong friends, or just friends at all, because once you start getting that job, it's going to get a whole lot harder to find people. And it just really, really upsets me that we're at a time right now where people have fallen for the trap that our phones have been given, because like, I sit here and it's like, I am upset, and I have the right to be, and I stand by that. But it's also, the same time, it's like, the phone is purposely made like that. It's purposely made to draw you, and it's purposely made to be addicted. So it's hard to snap out of it. And I just really wish people would, because I find that people are very envious of the things I do. Oh my gosh, how do you have time for that? Oh wow, that's so cool that you did all of that over this time or whatever. And it's like, yeah, because I took the time to do it. And maybe I only had 20 minutes a day to do it, but I did it. And it's just like, it's just being more mindful about the choices you're making, because you could die tomorrow or in your sleep tonight. And would you be happy with what you did? I don't mean to sit here and shame people into doing better things, but I just want people to snap out of it. There's just so much tough love that I feel, that I just like, everything that I say, or every blunt, honest opinion that I speak is truly to help somebody. It truly is for me to be like, I want you to do better, because I know you can do better, and I know that you're going to be so much happier when you just think about it the way that I'm trying to help you think about it. Once you start changing your narrative, everything gets so much easier. This whole ideology that we're all so ugly right now, and that we need to be skinnier, and that we need to look this way, and our makeup's not done the right. Are you fox pretty? Are you doe pretty? Are you like all these different things? Oh, my roots are showing. Oh my gosh, my skin's not clear enough. Am I right? Oh, I need to start wearing retinol, because oh my gosh, you are living the prime time right now. You're falling for the trick. This is getting to you. They're winning. They're winning. Don't let them win. They're getting to you. This is the time to be alive right now. Your 20s suck, but they're free. You're free to do anything. Your options are so endless. You have your whole life ahead of you to fail and get back up again so easily, to bounce back right now. And you're sitting here telling me that this picture of you doesn't look good enough, so you can't do it. Or you're sitting here thinking, I can't do that because, oh, whatever, so and so will judge me. You're gonna die. Like, it doesn't matter. And it just, I don't know. It's just like, if you keep going down this track, you're going to look back in your life and you're going to think, wow, I wasted all of that time thinking about things that were so trivial, or always being tired and never doing anything. Because once you start creating that routine of learning how to do things tired, you'll stop being tired. I go to work and I come back, and even like, I literally can just be like, oh, I didn't even feel like went to work. And granted, my hours are shorter, but like, literally, like, I am constantly doing things, constantly. Like, there are certain things I do during the day, and certain things I do after work, and during, like, I don't know, it's just like, I just have like different modes, and I just have learned to like compartmentalize. And I don't know if that's always the best thing, but in my state it is, because I literally feel like there's different me's doing it, and it keeps me going. It keeps me excited about doing art stuff and doing school and then looking into grad school. I get excited to do certain things. There are definitely times where I don't want to do schoolwork, where I'm like, oh, I really want to do this fun art thing, but let me do the schoolwork. Like, I hated that my spring breaks didn't overlap and I had to do schoolwork over my work spring break, but I got it done, and I was like, oh, let me just go ahead and do it now because I'm in the mood. Let me just do it all at once, and I did it, and then I was done. I didn't have to think about it again, and and I know, but it's your mindset. Everyone thinks that everyone's life is so much harder or so much easier, and that's why you're struggling so bad. But the reality is because I'm choosing to not think about life the way that you are, and I I have lived I have lived a life of struggles in a lot of different ways, and that nobody knows about, and that's okay. If I have to do everything alone, and if I have to keep posting these for the 3 people that see them because my loved ones won't make the time for time to watch them, it's your loss. You're the one that's losing it. It's not me. And that's what helps me get through the day, is making decisions that I know that I am going to be proud of and that I'm grateful for and that I know that I will grow from. It's not doing things what other people think they should do, or cradling my brain to be like, it's okay, and coddling it, being like, it's okay, yeah, it's okay. It's having a growth mindset of being like, I'm really anxious right now. Why am I feeling anxious? Let me think about that. Is it because of this or what? It's like you need to think introspectively and retrospectively. You need to think about the way that you are and why the way you are, because it's like what Taylor Tomlinson said in that thing. Right now you can still your personality is in a sea of water, and right now you're trying to fish out all the bad stuff before it freezes it over when you turn 30, because that's just going to be how you are. And fix it now. Fix it now. Help your brain now. It's still developing. Create those good habits. Get off your fucking phone. Have hobbies. Have a passion. Fall in love. Take a chance. Go on that date. Go hang out with your friends when you don't want to. Just do something. Let yourself be slightly inconvenienced and be uncomfortable, because you'll never know what comes of it. There are so many things that happen when you're bored or when you're tired or you're exhausted. When you finally get to do something and you're like, whatever, I don't want to do it. There's so many good things that come to it if you just let yourself. But I'll be here next week, and I'll stay sweet.